Hello dear friends, I hope you're all safe and sound. My name is Rabiya and today we're going to tell you about our PBL project. Firstly, let me introduce my group mates, Alina, Borte and Sema. We were required to prepare coursebook units as a project for our Teaching Intercultural Communication in English course by following project description and rubrics which were provided by our instructor. We designed a module which is called Behavior Matters. It aims to teach our students the proper behavior, etiquette, and diversities of cultural differences. Our units are based on intercultural critical incident which takes place in Germany. The German businessman blew his nose, which shocked his Iranian partner. Nowadays, managers and businessmen are facing the challenge of tolerating and appreciating cultural norms, cultural behavior in order to avoid negative outcomes in their business interaction.
Our cultural objective is to teach our students a basic behavior etiquette, a diversity of different cultures. They are required to have skills such as: first, fundamental knowledge of own culture to comprehend well and distinguish it with other culture of behaving, the awareness of behaving in appropriate way in public place. Second is openness and insight and desire to learn, to fully realize and comprehend the give topic information. Third is skills of interpreting and relating in order to analyze the topic and distinguish it with other culture norm. Last, skills of discovering and directing in order to develop communicative competence.
From linguistic perspectives, we focus on the development and the improvement of four main language skills: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Reading aim is to introduce to learners with the basics of good manners and acceptable business etiquette. As an example, we applied the topics about different cultures' view of manners and how people should behave in the business affairs. Speaking aim is to involve students in a small discussion about manners and compare behavioral difference of students' culture. To practice the language in the given context, we try to correlate the topics for discussion within the environment and the culture. Writing aim is to consolidate and reflect information by writing essays about good manners and behavior. For better language production, we found and applied the topics that might emerge in a real-life situation. And the last one is listening aim. Listening aim is to introduce the learners with the given passage about good manners and the history of hand gestures to induce a discussion about manners within the real-life context.
So in ICC courses, we also learned about PBL, project-based learning or learning by doing. As future teachers, by our course book, we will implement this PBL in our lessons. In our poster, we have 6 elements of PBL. First one is challenging problem or question. Students are exposed to critical incident and try to get the meaning of it. Sustained inquiry. Students develop their further understanding of critical incident in the context of real life through practicing exercises from the course book. Authenticity. Students try to understand why cultural awareness is so important. Students' voice and choice. Students are free to express their ideas in their projects. So next one is reflection. Students are able to reflect on their projects and explain why they chose particular objectives and activities. So the last one is critique and revision. Students practice peer assessment and get feedback from teachers about their project. So at the end, students will be able to do and improve those things that I have mentioned. In addition, we made a book that helps students to develop their intercultural communicative competence. Students will acquire not only English language, but also traditions and beliefs of other cultures and understand them better.